Welcome everyone back to another stream of Hogwarts Legacy. Now we're going to pick up where we left off, and as you can see, I am using one of the models that we made in the previous stream. Isn't she cute? This is Jammy's Moth, where she's in her PJs, or Nerd Moth, I guess, if you want. That works too. I do have snacks, so you're gonna hear snack attacks again. Hi! You know, welcome. But, like, she's adorable. Look at this. This is the cutest. I love this. This is one of my favorite ones, probably. It's the simplest one I made, and it's one of my favorites.
Rebellion. The Ashwinders cannot be allowed to run roughshod over our way of life. Incendio.
Is everything all right, madam?
Olivier, Madam Olivier, and no, everything is not all right.
She just took those spider hits like a boss.
The Ashwinders have infested nearby Clagmar Castle, disrupting not only our sense of peace, but our valuable trade. It appeared that they were finally going to slither away until Sylvanus Selwyn arrived.
Sylvanus Selwyn?
Head rat. My guess is that if someone were to take out Selwyn, the rest of the Ashwinders would disperse. But Selwyn is a skilled wizard. I certainly can't take care of him myself. Believe me, I wish I could. I'm at my wit's end.
Okay, so the reason... Let me add a source so you can see. Let's see if it'll work this time. Ta-da! I made this. As you can see, it's so big. There we go. It's right in the way. I made this, and I used it as my first, what is it? Patreon. There we go. I used it as my first Patreon post. And so right now I finally published my Patreon website creator thing. Yep. Words are going great for me today. But I finally published it and it's under review, and then I'll get an email, it said, as soon as it's done and I can use it. And then as soon as that's done, we can have like actual requests for different models being used. And of course, you know, when I feel like it, I'll use different models myself. As you can see, this one was unasked for, but I wanted to use it. But yeah, it just took me, like, what, 2 hours? Because I had to I was trying to do research to figure out how I could get them all in one photo. I finally figured it out, but it took forever. And then when I was trying to swap between them, get the photos right, do the poses correctly, sometimes I'd mess it up and it reset to the previous pose and I had to do it all over again. But I did it, and I gave them each their own little pose for their personality, and I think it's cute. See, because, like, you know, the one I'm currently wearing, she is in the corner kind of like, I don't really want to talk to you, but it's nice to meet you, hi, shy type of thing. Then we've got Gothmoth next to her, and Gothmoth is like, why are you staring at me, you peasant? As Goths do. And we've got me, the normal one that I usually use for most streams. And we got Yandere Moth. She's, you know, in her crazy Yandere. I forgot to, like, make her smaller, so she looks a little weird. And then we've got, you know, the Dom one that we made. I figured I might as well let that be one of the options. I didn't put the elegant one on here though because I didn't think I needed to. It's like a party dress. Like if we're doing a special event, maybe that would be where that model would be used. But yeah, look, they got their own expressions and their own poses, and it took a while. Right? It took a while. but I did it, and it looks nice, so. Let's delete. You're gonna hear a little ping, probably, of me deleting it from my... Yep, delete. There we go. Yeah, so that's why I was late, because I was finishing that up with Patreon.
I could take care of Selwyn for you.
Goodness, no! I'd never ask a student to confront Selwyn. But I'm offering a nice bounty on his head. Feel free to put the word out. I only want Cragcroft to go back to normal. I'm tired of living under
Vivarium.
Selwyn and his crew.
If you're here for my wares,
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
I wish you could buy, like, paintings from him that he painted that you can only get from, like, him. I think that'd be nice. Because, like, you know, they play up that he's a painter a lot, but you never get to see any of his work. And then he talks about this piece. I want this piece. I'd hang this piece in the room of requirement.
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done. All the best.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Cool. I think it's safe to say I am not there yet. Fuck boy Moth.
Perhaps a hybrid. I finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done!
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see, I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Yeah, I know Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster was my favorite.
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtkot. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind sees things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
I dropped some brownie on me. There's chocolate in my mouse pad now. And sugar. I'm eating a brownie and making a mess from eating said brownie. That is what's happening.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Ugh, dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
Yeah, can I finish my brownie without making any more of a mess?
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind has taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind, and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a Dark Witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the Dark Protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and most effectively fire.
It
We're
all
ready.
seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return.
What did you clip? Why is there another clip?
Revelio. It's sealed. Moths. Curious. Revelio. Merlin's beard.
Okay, was Merlin's beard that magnificent that it's like a whole saying, though?
This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
I wonder why.
They're certainly persistent.
There we go.
Incendio. Revelio.
Now you're talking like a simp.
Lumos. 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 Revelio.
Hello? There we go.
Vivarium Leviosa. Revelio. I need to get that platform closer. But how? Vivarium Leviosa. Vivarium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
We were being honest with you.
What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Down I go. No other way. Vivarium Leviosa. Revelio.
Yes, I got the Halloween jack-o'-lanterns. Yay! Oh? What was that sound you made, girl?
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, was I supposed to get happy at a marriage proposal? By someone who has not even seen my face. Has only heard my voice. And all they see is this cute anime girl.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. Revelio.
Ah, so my voice is just that attractive, huh? And my destructive prowess, of course, has to be a highlight.
Dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lodgok won't like this. Better show this to Lodgok. I know there's a mechanism to open this door. Lodgok, the sarcophagus has been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn, they got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched things had their hands on such a relic.
I am quite the little gremlin.
There they are, the Ashwinders.
Rookwoods don't go down easy. Pay for your deed. You will pay for that. Expulso! 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 Now to finish the job. Expulso! Thought you could hide for a minute, did ya? Expulso! 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 Take it into my head to do something that'll give you a real look of pain.
Lumos.
Not appropriately named.
Revelio.
But the estate. Nothing to poach in Arranshire except spiders. I'm worth a couple of I wouldn't go back to Pittapon Ford if they was giving out galleons. Someone's... You! What do you think you're doing?
Stupid guy.
What have you done?
Revelio. That's it.
Rookwood! No more happy days for you.
Vivarium Leviosa.
That's the best you can do. You're going to regret that.
Revelio.
Oh, you're still here.
Revelio.
Yeah. There's fish! Wait a minute. I can...
Incendio.
Oh my god! Did I just kill one of the fishes? Get back in the water! Come on! Back in the water!
Leviosa.
There we go. Dang it.
Repulsor.
Oh my goodness.
Leviosa. Repulsor.
I'm trying to get it back in the water!
Repulsor.
Okay.
Leviosa. Repulsor.
There we go. Oh my god! Spent like 5 minutes doing that. Right as we were talking about gremlin energy too. What timing? Okay.
I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Huh, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
I loved Mrs. Puff. Okay, listen. That woman had so much backstory going on. She was deranged. She was off the hills. Oh, I loved her. She's great. I guess I'm waiting for a letter to come in.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can.
What's this bird?
I'd like your help with something.
Sure, can do.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
I am faring quite well with it.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
Is this where we get
I've
to...
not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Excuse me? Pardon me? Okay. Wait, here it is.
Glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something.
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend, Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
It does? I'm gonna have to watch it.
Deke?
Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can, on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area, so perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out there on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where.
So, I've been thinking a lot about this
Come
on and
on, then.
off for this specific thing.
Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna learn to use the knapsack and we're going to catch animals, right? We're gonna catch magical creatures and the room's gonna open up and give us a space for us to do that. Okay? What happens to the animals? Because this is way in the past of the Harry Potter universe, alright? This is very far in the past. But what happens to the animals after we leave the school? What do they just get stuck in here? Like what? I don't know if it's so humane.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Hold on, let me just... There we go.
You got one!
Yep. By the way, they do have shiny versions. The white puffskein is the shiny version.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
I once, whenever I was 100%ing the game, in my first playthrough, I found the thing of how you can get shinies to spawn, and I literally just continuously kept trying until I got a shiny of each of the creatures.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready. There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued, then you home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Ooh, it's almost 10. Well, with the capture and safe release of our little friends, okay, I will see you guys in my next stream tomorrow night. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing. Good night and goodbye. Nope, no ending song. Night night. That was a one-time thing. Bye.